Dear all, welcome to Civil Services with ZAKI. Today we are going to discuss about what are the four spheres of the earth. So see, basically if you live, you face several spheres like lithosphere, hydrosphere, cryosphere and all that. So see, what are the four spheres of our earth. So before we going to uh, subject, please subscribe my channel if you are new there, and then also share this video. So see, earth has a number of systems in which matter and energy moved or transformed. So matter or energy moved, either moved or transformed. So these involve the process of the solid earth, liquid in all forms, and structure and motion of the atmosphere. And how these three domains, basically these three domains are earth, water and air, influence our life. So such systems are dynamic. So if you see, such systems are dynamic, responding to any changes in the condition, whether those changes arise internally within the system or are imposed externally from the outside of the system. So see, what are the four spheres of the earth? So see here, step by step. So if we see, earth consists four overlapping spheres, and these are atmosphere, biosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere. So each of which interact with each other in three spheres. So these four spheres interact with each other three spheres. So the atmosphere is, so if we see first the atmosphere is mostly gas, but include liquid such as the water drops and solid such as the dust, ice, etc. So the hydrosphere represent the earth water. So if we say hydrosphere represent the earth water, and the lithosphere is the solid earth. So the biosphere, what is biosphere? Biosphere include all the places where the life exists in our earth. So in the atmosphere or beneath the land or within the ocean, all are basically include in the biosphere. So we move forward and see all these four spheres. So first, if you see here, this is number one, atmosphere, and then you see the biosphere, then hydrosphere, and then the lithosphere. So see here, this is atmosphere. So first we move number one, atmosphere. So the atmosphere is a mix of mostly nitrogen and oxygen. If you see our atmosphere, examine it, you find 78% of nitrogen and 21% approx oxygen. So basically these atmosphere include two gas, nitrogen and oxygen, that surrounds our earth surface and gradually diminishing in concentration out of the distance approximately 100 km. If you go beyond 100 km, then you don't find this type of the ratio of the gases like nitrogen and oxygen. So basically after 100 km, it is the layer of the between the space and the earth, atmosphere. In addition to gas, atmosphere include cloud, precipitation and the particles such as dust and volcanic ash. So if we see, the atmosphere is approximately 78% of the nitrogen and 21% of the oxygen and less than 1% of the argon, and the smaller amount of the carbon dioxide and other gases. Such has a common variable amount of the water vapor, and it is approx 1% or less than 1%. So we move forward and see, because if you want to know more about the what is atmosphere and all that, then you subscribe my channel And in this series, basically major geographical concept series, we also provide you a complete what is the atmosphere, the layer of the atmosphere, composition of the atmosphere, and etc. So for that video, you must subscribe our channel for the for this video. This is atmosphere. So we move forward and see another sphere. As before we go to the move another sphere, as we earlier say about 100 kilometer. So beyond 100 kilometer, the boundary of the earth and space. So what is this boundary called? So basically, if you see here, these boundary space, it is clear visible by the high satellite, and you go to the upper atmosphere. So this is called Carmen Line. So what is Carmen Line? Carmen Line is the line named after Theodor von Karman, a Hungarian-American physicist who in 1957 became the first person to attempt define the boundary between the Earth and the outer space. And it is approximately from Earth bottom to the 100 kilometer above in the atmosphere. So this is called Carmen Line. So we move forward and see another sphere. Another sphere is called Biosphere. See here, it is called Biosphere. So what is Biosphere? So see here, Biosphere include all type of life, including humans, all of the places it can exist on, means life including human and all living being exist in the all spaces above and below the earth's surfaces. So in addition to the abundance of life on earth's surface, the biosphere extend about 10 kilometer up to the atmosphere. So if you go to the 10 kilometer above, you also find something living being, whether it is bacteria or other form of the life. So and go to the, if you go to the bottom of the sea, deepest part of the sea, you also find life. So and downward into the crack and the teeny spaces. So if you go to the some crack and teeny spaces and the subsurface, so in addition to visible plants and animal, earth also has a large populations of the diverse microorganisms. So if you see here and there, all microorganism present. If you see me here also some microorganism present. So these are all include in the biosphere. So we move the third sphere, and third sphere is hydrosphere. Third sphere is hydrosphere. So see here, after biosphere it is hydrosphere. It is hydrosphere. So hydrosphere. So what is hydrosphere? So the hydrosphere is the water in the oceans, glaciers, lake, streams, wetland, groundwater, moisture in the atmosphere, moisture in the soil, moisture in the cloud. All include in the hydrosphere. Hydrosphere. About 97% of the water on the earth is the salt water. If you go to the composition of the hydrosphere, 97% of the earth water are salt water, and most of the salt water in the ocean, and most of the fresh water is in the ice cap, glaciers and groundwater. So if you see the largest amount of the fresh water found in the glaciers, after ice cap and glacier, and after that it is groundwater. And if you see river and lake have very less water, so it is not in the lake and river. So if you see the fresh water is in the ice cap, glaciers and groundwater, not in lake and river. So if you see, so river is big, very big, but how river? But river, the water in river is very, very less. Fresh water in river is very, very less with compared to the groundwater and ice water, marshland or even lake. So after hydrosphere, we go to the lithosphere. So see here, this is lithosphere, the bottom part of the earth. So it is crust. So if you go to the lithosphere refers generally the solid upper part of the earth. It's include the earth crust and uppermost part of the mantle. So water, air and life existed down to the lithosphere. So the boundary between the solid earth and the other sphere is not distinct. So you cannot distinct any sphere direct boundary. Oh, where it is hydrosphere, it is lithosphere, because hydrosphere also found in the ocean, hydrosphere also found on the solid earth, hydrosphere also found in the atmosphere. So you can not demark or boundary between all these spheres, because these spheres always interact. So how these spheres interact, so you see in the next video of the how four spheres interact each other. So this is the four sphere of the earth. So if you are new, then subscribe my channel and don't forget to share this video and also likes and comment. If you want to some other concept regarding to the geography, then you must comment in the comment box for the next video. So it's your choice, your topic in the next video, because it is your channel. So it is your responsibility to spread this channel, subscribe this channel and follow my blog also. So thanks for watching this video. Thanks a lot.